Hello everyone, this is Komal and I have with me freaking fantastic Ashish who is sipping coffee. Always you'll find him with coffee.
That I
And
made
here
myself.
we are again with another amazing, unedited, unscripted and hour-long podcast and which we call Real Detoxification.
Talk and Fire goes by the name of Talk and Fire. We are on
Yes.
28th episode.
Yeah.
We are
Is it
skyrocketing.
28? Yeah, it's 28.
All right, what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, so as usual, nowadays Ashish is coming up with topics, different, unusual and very nice topics. So he's
We
gonna throw
just
some
did
topic in front of me and we're gonna discuss about that today.
We just did a podcast, by the way, right now on some
Yeah.
other guy's podcast, Brain Cage, the name is that. And we talked for an hour about depression, anxiety, and all that. Very, very fascinating. We also did
Yeah.
not know that we can talk about all those things.
Yeah,
So it is
yeah.
always fascinating to go on someone else's
Yeah,
show.
so the podcast was very raw and it was very genuine. So we just
Yeah.
thought to go over there.
When it
and-
comes out, we are going to show you guys. I mean, we are going to share the link somehow or the other. Today's topic is also very fascinating. What we are going to discuss, we are going to
Yeah.
talk about positivity. We are going.
somewhere related to that only.
Yeah, we did not cover it over there.
In
Like
little
positive.
aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, positivity is something which is very, very important. Like, obviously, there are very many ways in which it is used in an inaccurate manner. But yes, it is helpful for everyone's life, and we are going to talk about that aspect. We are going to talk about Nambi trailer. We are pretty late. We are pretty late.
Everybody was like, when we put this post, community post on YouTube, and everybody was like, talk about Nambi movie, talk about Nambi movie, and you were already supposed to do that, but you were also, you were also willing us to do it. So we just thought to put it.
You know, I made a movie review for Mission Mangal in 2019, the only movie review that I've ever done. And at that review, I have talked about when the hell is this movie going to come out, that Rocketry one. And now finally that is out. So definitely that is important. But then again, coming back to the topic like close to positivity, we are going to talk about decision making. It is very, very important. I'm not sure if we are going to reach to all these topics because sometimes we get trapped in one topic and some other topic gets originated. But we are going to see. As always, the timestamps will be in the description box and you're going to enjoy. That I can assure. All right, Komal, what's your idea on positivity? How can it be helpful and how can people be helped by this one? I mean, both the sentences basically mean the same, but what do you think about it?
I think it's, if life is made up of many ingredients, it is one ingredient which will come out very strong. I feel so. Without it, your dish will be incomplete.
It's like salt in your dish.
Not salt. I think salt is something, believe in yourself.
Okay.
But it is something you can put something which is like the dish is incomplete about. Like you can put oil
Like vegetables.
or something, anything, like
Okay.
the basic thing which is necessary. It's very important because even if you have vision, even if you have your own thoughts, even if you know how you'll go, if you are negative all the time, you're not gonna reach till the end, till the destination which you are visualizing for yourself, which you have envisioned in your head that you're gonna do in your life. But if you are not positive,
Yeah.
this is my guarantee, nobody in this world can make it.
Yeah, it's like positivity. Like I said, that I have gotten into law of attraction, which basically talks positivity. All it does is talk about positivity for its 300 to 500 pages. So I got into that for 3 years and then I understood that this is like, it does not really work. And then I got out of it. And when I got out of it, my way of getting out of it is like, I'm going to do exactly negative of whatever I've done. So what I did is that I became super negative.
Okay.
Which helped me in one sense, that it helped me work very hard because especially when you are ready for all the negative scenarios, then what you do is that you work very hard. But it did not work out for me either. So after 1 year of me being super negative, I found out this one thing, like whatever it is, I do not know, but being positive about your future certainly helps you. And I've also said this, that when nothing else works, then try positivity. Like when you're in the darkest point of your life, try to shift that little bit of your mentality and try thinking about positive stuff, then it will work out. That I can say by
I think,
experience.
Ashish, like the way you said that you were negative for 1 year,
Yeah.
it helped you somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't think so it is applicable to everyone. You are kind of very workaholic person, right? You
Yeah.
can sustain any conditions, any circumstances, and you will still end up doing your work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But people like me, right, who are very tender by heart, who are very soft by heart, they literally have tendency, if they'll overthink, if they'll go into negativity, that means they are going somewhere into anxiety and depression. That
Yeah.
happens. It is usually 90% of people, if they are surrounded by negative thing, I can say that they must be having these anxiety orders, panic attacks, and depression
No, what
things.
I'm saying is that something that I can't even properly explain.
Yeah.
I literally saw my life shifting when I started thinking about positive things. Now,
Yeah.
it's not only thinking about positive things and doing nothing, but when I'm doing everything and I'm negative, I'm getting no results. I'm doing everything and I'm positive, I'm getting 100% of results. That is the difference that I saw when it comes to. So basically, from August 2017 to close to February 2018, I was preparing for all these competitive examination for the last time, and I failed in literally each and every one. Not only that, any other pursuit that I have in my life, I failed in all of those as well.
Yeah.
But then I just got these awakening kind of realization that how about I try the positivity again, but not in the direction of law of attraction, where I'm literally visualizing holding the steering wheels of the car and all. Just when I'm seeing the future, just let us look at it in a positive manner. Like a lot of people, this will go wrong and I might reach this position, and this thing can go bad and that thing can go bad. What happens if I don't get this job? What happens if I fail in this examination? What if that goes wrong? How about you think about what if that goes right also? Because you cannot be working towards something at the same time you are visualizing or thinking that you're going to fail towards that. You're basically making your life very miserable, isn't it? Like you're working towards that also and at the same time thinking that you're going to fail. Every
Yeah.
now and then it is okay, but if you're continuously doing that, it is going to be harmful.
Yeah, by positivity, I feel so, Ashish, one can attain a different piece of state of their mind. You'll be very peaceful. You'll be very content by heart. You'll not be having some issues which people must be facing right now, like some emotional stress, mental stress. You'll not be having that. Positivity, I think, can only be brought if you accept your reality.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it is 100% true that it is not like being positive means that you are going to close your eyes from the negative situations.
And you're just gonna run
Yeah.
that, okay, I'm positive.
That-
It's not gonna come like
Yeah,
that.
that is my problem with law of attraction. Like
Yeah.
it does not talk about what if those negative thoughts comes into your mind, and
Yeah.
all it says is that you have to not think about negative things. But
Yeah.
like that is almost inevitable. How can you not? Because that is one of the possibilities. Obviously, every now and then it is going to come in your head, and that is what I realized over time, is that the negative situation itself is not harmful. The fear of negative situation is harmful, and that is where law of attraction at least messed with me, because I was afraid whenever the negative situations came into my head, and then I just turned it off. And now when the negative situation comes to me, all I do is that embrace it. Like obviously it is a possibility, it is going to happen, and
Yeah.
I'm happy that I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I look at my future, I'm going to look in a positive manner.
Yeah. Same. I'm doing the same, guys. You must be knowing that I used to get anxious a lot. But by accepting everything, by accepting the truth, the reality, and, by not just thinking in my head that I need to be positive, I'm now implementing it. I'm accepting it, and it is not something which will come instantly, and in just one go. You have to practice it.
Yeah.
That you have to learn the art of accepting the reality.
Yeah.
It can't be like this that you just, maybe you heard this thing from me today, and the next day you are expecting yourself that you should be positive.
Yeah.
But if things are not
It's a
like that,
habit.
you're gonna give up on that. Okay, this thing is not working. Things always take time.
It's like a habit, right? It
Yeah,
almost
so
does
you
not
have
change
to
over.
keep that in your mind that you have to be positive. Now, because of that positivity, I feel myself have become very, very mature. I have, I have become very experienced. I feel I have learned the art of dealing with certain things, and I'm no more anxious nowadays. I have started no more anxious. I mean by that is, I get anxious, but I know how to deal with it by becoming positive.
Yeah, so if you are thinking too much negative, then it causes you to get into that zone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah. I
anxious now.
completely agree to
Because
every word you said,
there are
Ashish.
thousands of things that you're worrying about now, and
Yeah.
you are literally not finding a solution for all thousands of them, right?
Yeah, it's very easy to to just hear to our words and just see that. It's very easy thing. What different thing you are telling to us? This we all know. You do not know. Like, there is difference between knowing and really knowing.
Yeah.
And the really knowing, you will get to know when you will be able to implement it.
Experience.
Yeah.
Right? So you might find a lot of things. Like, I use this analogy all the time, that I can tell you all the tips and tricks.
Yeah.
You don't use it, you don't apply it in your life, you're never going to learn from it. Right? Same that goes with anything that you're learning. The teacher, all it can do, not saying that I'm a teacher over here, but from whoever you are learning, you have to apply it. Like, whatever you have learned, you apply, then only you'll really realize how it actually works, right? Otherwise, if you just listen to it blindly, then it might cause a lot of negative situations for you also. It might backfire for you, because then you're just blindly following it and you're not believing it from your own experiences, right?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about this one product that they sent me. This is from
Positive Planner. Positive Planner.
Yeah. So they sent us this product. It's not like I don't think that keep it close to your face, then it will be focusing it. Yeah. So it is not
Still,
really,
we'll post one picture. It's like that.
We'll
It's more
post one
visible.
picture.
Yeah.
So it is not a sponsor, guys. So they just literally sent us the product, and they said that we are sending you the product. You like it, you talk about it, and if you don't, then you don't. And they are literally making good product. So the first time I showed it to Komal, she said that these diaries are really costly. I don't know if anyone is going to invest. And me and Komal, we are huge diary people, right? We keep on diary.
We keep different very creative, very artistic and vintage kind of diaries. We always in search of that.
Yeah. So we went through it, and the amount of work that they have put into this, like, if you really keep on going through it, like, it is very, very detailed.
It is related to positivity.
Yeah.
Where you have to sometimes some pages are filled where they'll tell you that you'll write about your stuff, that what you are grateful for, and your main outcome of the this week, and your ultimate goal, and your habit tracker. It's very nice.
What I like about it, it is not only like stay positive, but also focused a lot on planning. So it has weekly plans, daily plans.
Every week they have these sections.
So you know that I'm a big time planner. Like, right now also there are 3 posters, one daily plan, one weekly plan, and one yearly plan. I always have, and I'm using this also. Like, they made weekly plan also, right?
They have monthly reviews also.
No, the second product I'm talking about.
Different things. You can just color it up also. They have different things in their diary. And very innovative things they have come with different. And also one more thing, I liked it. This diary is like, whoever has made this, big thanks to that person, because this is so much full of
it looks like it is like years of work that they have put in over here, right?
Look at these things, small things.
Yeah, also another thing I will announce is that they have invited me on their Instagram page. So today only, somewhere 6 p.m, you are going to find me over there live with them. So if you want to check out, they want to talk about something like my life journey or something like that, or what I learned. I do not know what questions they have, but if you want to join the session, I think it will be like half an hour or 1 hour long. You can join it on Instagram, and we'll leave the links and the Instagram links down in the description box.
Look, so you have you seen that they have this awards also?
Yeah.
Happy Face award goes to, and Humorous award goes to, Inspirational all awards.
Very detailed. I would say bang for the buck.
Yeah.
It is like
they have stickers also. Look.
And this one especially is like a yearly investment. Like you buy it once a year and then your whole year is sorted out, right?
Yeah.
And I even like this
planned.
one. You see, I've used it also.
Yeah.
So this is weekly one. So every week has one page.
Sure, no, you have used.
And what you are going to hold it. I don't think you can focus it or not, but you can write it down what you are going to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. You can track your habit. So they're doing great work, and all I want to do is support them. Like I said, it is not a paid promotion. Otherwise, it will be written includes paid promotion in the beginning of the video only.
Yeah.
But I really like the way that they work. And
this is so beautiful color, no? Look.
And on top of that, what I liked about them, that they have really gone through our content. Like I talked to two people who are running this, and both of them have properly gone through my content, the Torq and Fire podcast. They know who I am and they know exactly what I do. And that is what I liked about the guy from Shantanu, from Brain Cage also. Like they have done their research. It's not only like you sit over there because you have views and you have subscribers like that. So that is why I would always like to support these people. You will get a 10% discount if you use the link down in the description box. And you use the link. There are two links. One through Amazon and second through their website. So a lot of people are very comfortable with Amazon, so you can go and purchase it over there as well. But if you go to their website, you can use our code TorqNDFire10 and you are going to get a 10% discount over there if you go to the website. All right. So check it out. You just might like it. Okay. And it will also be kind of like you're showing the support that the products that we are showing you guys over here.
Yeah, if you are like diary person, if you are stationary person,
this is unlike anything that you're
really gonna interest you, and
because we literally have like 20-30 diaries right now, right?
Filled with diaries. This drawer you're seeing, this is full of diaries.
But we have never seen anything like this. This is very detailed.
It's very different.
So you can give it a look. All right. Okay, Komal. We have talked sufficiently about positivity. You want to add something else?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. Shall we talk about the Nambi Narayan trailer, Rocketry trailer? Yeah, what do you think about it? First impression?
Amazing. Super amazing. I'm so much happy that
it is finally getting out,
and it is finally getting released. I was harboring so many hopes that when do this movie will get released?
What do you think held it back? Budget or the politics?
Politics, obviously, not budget. It's not about budgets, it's all about politics. Because maybe the case was still there.
No, it was clear. It was clear,
but compensation and all was still happening.
Okay.
So that I just read newspaper maybe 1 year ago. Nambi Narayan got the compensation worth of crores and all. So he got those compensation. Maybe they need to got sorted out first, and then they only wanted to
we have already
give permission after the case is completely closed.
We have already talked extensively about this espionage cases and all. I think the podcast was real celebrities. You can find it. I'll link it down if you want to go through it. But we have talked very extensively about that in the Tapan Mishra case also, right? So we have talked about it, and
we're gonna just review the movie. How was it?
How was the trailer? Obviously, movie is still not out. See, trailers are always awesome. That is my problem.
Yeah, but this is something which I felt good that Bollywood has come up. Finally, R. Madhavan is director also, and her acting also is actor and director both. So I'm just happy with the fact that after so long a good movie is coming. Nowadays it's coming with lot of some random scripts which I'm not liking, but it is something everybody is in awe of that movie.
We were talking, I think last podcast only, or last podcast, that why isn't a movie on Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam coming, like Nambi Narayan is also hold up, and after that only it came, and we are super happy for that. I don't really care even if the movie turns out to be garbage. I'm still happy that they decided to make a movie on that legend.
That man needs it. That man needs the respect back.
A lot of, like, I would say that even Kiran Kumar sir also needs like all the chairmen that has been in ISRO or even in BARC, in DRDO, they all need the respect, they need the recognition. Like barely half of the people over here would be able to name the last 4 or 5 chairmen of ISRO. They don't even know, or the DRDO or the I will say Shekhar Basu, they don't know the name. Who is he? They don't know, right? So these people...
He's not anymore, no?
Yeah. So these are the people who need to be recognized, right? And they should be making a lot of movies on that. And that's good that they are making it finally. But the first thing that we noticed is that if you go to watch the English version, the Hindi version, and the Tamil version, it's not like it is just dubbing. It is actually acted again. And the lips are syncing again. Like it is one...
Especially in Hindi and English. We could not decide about other versions.
Telugu also. Sorry, Tamil also.
Something happened between Tamil, Telugu or something.
So Tamil is not like, it is not the dubbing of Hindi or English as far as I could say. I would say that Telugu one is the dubbing. Just the dubbing.
Because I think our Madhavan is
Tamil.
Tamil based, right?
Yeah. So you can look at the effort that they have put, that they are once recording the full thing, not only audio but video also. And that is the effort that they are putting. And other than that, it looked quite authentic the way that they are putting it. I could all of a sudden over there also I could see what's wrong because I've been in ISRO. And basically the test of Vikas Engine that they said, I was basically over there only in Vikas Engine. So when I was working in ISRO, so around 6 months I was in gas generator assembly, and after that I was the whole engine integration kind of person of Vikas Engine. So I could see that the model is obviously exactly perfect. Like even when it comes to color and the size and everything, the only thing that they showed extra was the Indian flag. It is not present on Vikas Engine if you see any engine, and I barely think that it would be present at that time as well. Like you are printing the flag. I don't think so. I might be wrong also, but the engines that I've seen, it was never present over there. Other than that, they changed few things for a good reason also. For example, the test stand was the principal test stand that I've been over there many times, where basically they test Vikas Engine, and over there, if you look at it carefully, they have written IPDC, and it is actually IPRC, which stands for ISRO Propulsion Complex. And PR basically stands for propulsion. I do not know why they changed it to D. Maybe some issues with that. But it is still better than Mission Mangal, because over there they had to change the logo of ISRO also. So at least in this one they have kept the logo of ISRO. And other than that, I think that acting cannot be wrong when it comes to R. Madhavan. It is probably done fantastically throughout the movie as well.
Yeah, this looks promising. The trailer looked promising, and also when I was going through the comment section, one person wrote something like this, that finally Raju, the name of Farhan became engineer.
The YouTube comment sections are the best. And other than that, why I feel that this one will be authentic is because it is based on a book. Correct. So they cannot mess it out, right? Because whatever is written is based on Nambi Nayan's own experiences itself. And I've gone through the book. We have it. We have read it. And basically half of the book is how they developed the engines of ISRO, and half of the book is how the espionage case was going on. So it is very technical also in a lot of aspects. Like everyone cannot understand that. You have to have some knowledge to understand that. It has done its best job for even novice people to understand the rocket science that it is trying to explain over there. But when it comes to authenticity, I do not think that it can go wrong, because it is based on a book, and obviously you cannot depict the whole book into a 3-hour movie. But whatever they will do, I think that they will do a good job, right? And other than that, shall we move to the next one, or you want to add something on this?
Next one, sure.
Yeah, so we want to move to the decision making part. That is also very, very essential, right? Because see, in life there will be a lot of crossroads that will come up, and a lot of times it is not black and white, correct? Like what decision do you take? Like which way do you go? Left, right, or straight ahead? And sometimes the gray is the answer. So how do you make decisions in your life?
It's quite simple for me. Like if my heart says that, if my heart wants to do it, like if this was the thing which I visualized in my mind when I was young, very young, I'm still young, when I was very young,
Younger.
Yeah, very young in the sense like when I was
14.
11 12, that time, if I'm following that, if I've chosen that field for me. So if what your heart is telling you, if you are following that, so then you have a good decision making capability.
Yeah, but always if you keep on listening to your heart, then you're going to go bankrupt pretty soon, right?
No, but there is passion for you, which you thought that this is something which I want to do.
Yeah, but you cannot go blindly towards that. There has to be a
sleeping
very...
is a career, Ashish. You can go blindly for that. You can't say that.
But you have to have a very systematic approach. Because until unless your parents are very rich, or you have some money source coming from somewhere else.
Everything is incomplete, right? You need to have vision, obviously, or decision making, positivity, lot of things, determination, lot of things add up.
So it's not that simple, is it? Just listen to your heart, but your mind has to make the pathway as well.
Yeah, a lot of things add up, no? Like believe in yourself. If you do not have belief, you're not gonna make it. Positive, you have to stay positive. Determination, you need to have that. What if you are just lying on your bed whole day?
Yeah, that is true.
Determination, discipline, a lot of things, willpower. Lot of things add up, no?
Why do you think a lot of people know what they want to do but aren't able to make the decision?
Because of the society, because of the peer pressure by society and parents.
Alright, so society and parents are only...
And also because of their set of mind of being tagged at something.
That is a big
and
point.
Being respected in the society.
Yeah, but their own limitations are also a very big part, right?
Like, I didn't get.
Like, a lot of people want to make the decision. Nobody's actually stopping them, but they are never able to make the decision because they want safety in life, they want security in life, not only to prove the society, but they are afraid of how they are going to manage.
Yeah, same here. The way you always tell me that a lot of people in ISRO wants to quit it. But still
not only ISRO, I would say
every government organization, they're sick of it. They are not happy over there. They're just doing it out of that government tax sake. And that reputation they have built.
And in private sector also, it is common everywhere, right? And other thing that I see, like when it comes to quitting job, I would say that they are not building something simultaneously. They all want to quit. Like even my friends say that I also want to quit, but I do not know what I'm going to do after I quit, right? And it is not going to work out when you quit and then you start doing something, like start working on it.
Yeah.
But they do not build something simultaneously. That is why they are not able to do it.
Okay.
And also, a lot of times people are not able to make decisions is because the road they want to walk is very less traveled. Like
very less
traveled. Like very few people actually choose that. Let us say I want to become an artist. All right. And then everyone says that the career is in engineering only. Right. So, or I want to become a writer. Then most people don't take that decision because there's not a clear-cut pathway for it. Like
not defined path.
No defined pathway. Like engineering, we know. Do 4 years of BTech and then apply for jobs like this. Maybe prepare for examinations.
Yeah.
Let us say I want to do modeling. Nobody knows. I want to become a dance choreographer.
Nobody knows a defined path, right?
That is what we met a dance choreographer in one of the shoot of Komal only. And I asked him, like, how do you build and he's a very famous one. Like he has choreographed these dance.
Gunguru Toot Gaya song and very big.
I don't know how what you think about the movie. Maybe you think it is garbage, but the dance sequence is definitely fantastic, right?
Jai Shiv Shankar, that Tiger Shroff and Hrithik Roshan did combinedly. That was choreographed by him only.
Yeah. You know what is the new trend? Foreigners reviewing Indian dance videos and all, because they know that they are going to get a lot of views.
Videos also, I married American girl, I married Brazilian girl, and how did they celebrate? How did we celebrate our first Karwa Chauth, first Diwali, first Holi? This is happening. I made some pakoras for my mother-in-law, and like these kind of things. I feel like that.
Yeah, and they like these. A lot of kids go out.
And they're getting lakhs of views.
Obviously, see, a lot of people will go out for MS and all, and meanwhile they get a girlfriend or maybe they get a boyfriend and they start a YouTube channel around it, like nothing but vlogs, okay? Like maybe Tamil person dating a French girl, something like that. Delhi guy dating a German, something like that. They're going to start They're going to start a YouTube channel around it. And
And
foreigners,
if they are able to teach that girl or boy
Hindi.
some Hindi words or some like Hindi
Telugu, Tamil,
sentences,
like that, yeah.
some Hindi sentences or any regional sentences,
That's where they're going to start
yeah,
the video.
then it is gonna hit like many lakhs.
That is what our country, we love our languages. That is true.
Yeah,
But
we also got fascinated to Karl Rock, no?
Karl Rock, please do not put him. He's a legend.
No,
He's a
but
freaking
whenever
legend.
he says something, can you copy him? You do like amazing. He does amazing copy of Karl Rock. Can you do that?
मैं क्या बोलूं? क्या चाहिए जी? नहीं चाहिए जी. He's not only like just a foreigner sitting or living in India, but he's such a stud man. He's not afraid of anything.
It's cool.
Yeah, he every now and then is found in Pakistan and doing stuff over there like that.
He gets beaten up also sometime.
Is he?
Like when he feels that he is under threat, he feel like running. I have chances of getting beaten up. That really looks cool and sounds cool too when he says that.
In one video, he was doing the same. We have talked about Jim Browning, no?
Yeah.
So at that time, I had also not gone through Karl Rock. Komal so I disclosed the whole thing of Jim Browning in that podcast only. So Komal after that went to Jim Browning, then she went to Karl Rock, and then there was one scammer video only. He calls the girl, like, I want a job. मुझे job चाहिए ना.
मुझे job चाहिए ना. मैं Anglo-Indian हूँ ना.
And in one he was like telling that I was watching few movies. I was going through some dating website, and you please fix my computer before my wife comes back.
And then he abuses in Hindi.
Yeah. क्या तुम्हारे वहाँ पे झाड़ू डाल दूंगा तू मोर बना फिरेगा. I was also not knowing such complicated
That
slangs.
is Haryanvi abuses,
Yeah.
you know, because Karl Rock married this Haryanvi girl. Huh? She's from Haryana. And that his in-laws are proper Haryanvi. So they must be teaching him.
Yeah. So they don't even need to teach them. He just needs to observe.
When you hear this word firega type something, in the end, that kind of abuses originated from Haryana only.
And he's like hardcore Indian, right?
Yeah.
He's like, मैं हिंदुस्तानी हूँ.
Someone said you are not Indian. He said, मैं हिंदुस्तानी हूँ.
Yeah, he's like.
Someone said that you are Corona. Someone said that, no?
Yeah. So, तुम पागल हो, something like that.
तुम पागल हो, तुम Corona, मैं Corona नहीं हूँ.
तू Corona. Please don't classify him into the idiots that we are talking about. So let us get back to those people. So like I said, like not only Indians who are going abroad and getting a foreigner girlfriend over there and starting a vlog channel around that, there are a lot of foreigners who knows the billion population that Indians have, and there are a lot of authentic YouTube channels also. And they are going to, regardless of anything, make videos on ISRO. Like, can ISRO be the next biggest space organization? They know that every Indian is going to watch it. Yeah. And a lot of their information is wrong. I made a video on that as well. That what they're talking about, the pay structure and all, it is actually wrong. And my video got like 25,000 views. That video got somewhere around like 6-7 lakh views because it is... The name is India and the YouTube channel is having 2 million subscribers. It is going to share.
Foreigner is saying something about another country.
So that is the problem. Like now they understand that this is the market, but they don't know that when it comes to Indian market, the CPM is very low. That you are not going to be earning in dollars. You are going to be earning in rupees, and the value is low. Yeah. So they might not be knowing that, but regardless, it gives them subscribers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct?
And that helps in reaching out brands.
Yeah, and it gives them views. So nobody really relies on YouTube money.
Payment, nobody relies. Everybody relies on sponsors. And things.
But the problem is that when they advertise a particular sponsor, very few people are actually going to buy the product. So sponsors are going to find out about it later. But because if they promote their brand and their followers are here, then maybe that app or that product is not even available over here, right? But anyways, I think that there must be something ultimately positive only in that, because the reason that they are doing it. Correct. Okay. Anyways, where were we?
We were talking about these YouTube channels.
How the hell did we get over here?
I don't know.
We were talking about decision making, I think, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea where we left off.
We lost the track. I lost my chain of thoughts.
Okay. Well, anyways, coming back to decision making.
Yeah.
So what I think is, it is not that difficult, but people make things difficult because they want an easy route, right? And it is difficult to be able to make a career in a field that you don't know, like nobody has fabricated it properly, correct? Then you have to really put your brain into that. Like, for example, how did I make my career as a personality development coach? I have a degree in freaking mechanical engineering, correct? So how did I fabricate? I did seminars while I was working in ISRO, right? Free seminars. Anyone is over here, welcome. And I did it throughout the country to build some credibility that I can take seminars. Right now, who has done that before? Nobody.
Yeah.
So you have to fabricate it right that. And now I'm fabricating my careers to a direction that I'm a writer. Then how do I do that? Now, obviously, I can say that a lot of engineers actually became a writer right over there in this country. Yeah. Since Chetan Bhagat became a writer now, every next engineer, not only that, every next MBA person also became a writer. So that is not that difficult. So I'm not going to count that in over here. Yeah. But then Komal, being a master's in chemistry, how did she fabricate a career in modeling? How did she do it at the age of 23? Not like she was aware of it at the age of 16, like a lot of models are. She's finding a lot of models like who are 18 right now, in college right now, right? But it is difficult to fabricate it. It requires brain. Like, how did we do it? Like, first you are going to get a job, save some money, and then build a portfolio, and then you are going to circulate it. And before that,
always different. Maybe you're winning some contest, and from there you're reaching somewhere else and to another heights.
I remember where we left off. We left off at Ghungru Toot Gaye. All right. And over there, I was talking about, there was this one choreographer in your shoot. And I basically asked that, he's a big choreographer now. I asked him that, how did you fabricate your career? And he said that everyone has their own story. There's no fixed path over there, right? Everyone creates their own. Yeah. I intercepted you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So where was I?
No issues. So basically you were saying that only, that everyone has their...
I was saying that it always requires different path for you. Maybe you are doing it from the age of 16, and nowadays many parents are conscious. They are putting their children at the age of 3,
different topic,
4.
Right?
They are putting their children in the modeling, in any field, especially in modeling, acting. They are putting their children at the age of 3, 4 only. And by the time they are maybe 20, they are completely aware. And then so many shoots, they can easily get
thousands. They have done like dozens of movies.
Yeah, even if you have got very small role in any movie, after growing up, you can just brag that I have worked in that movie.
Another thing, I would say that number of child actors are less only, no? So it would be a easier competition. I would say that nowadays it is increasing though.
It is increasing obviously, but it is not that much.
The money. Because huge amount of money is involved over it. I would say that a kid who is doing well would be earning at least 30,000-40,000 from each shoot, right? Even advertisement.
Even ad shoot, I'll tell you the amount. Even the ad shoot, you'll do any ad, you can easily get 50,000-60,000 rupees.
Yeah, in first big ad shoot that you got, one day shoot.
Obviously we have. Ashish, if you are in Mumbai, you'll easily get 50,000-60,000 rupees, and maybe it can extend to 2 lakh also.
Yeah. No, that is very common actually. That is very common.
That is very common, and that is low. That is for beginners. And if you have some experience and all, if you are building your profile like that, your budget is gonna increase like that.
Yeah. So obviously I would say that parents are looking at the amount of money that the kid is going to make.
Yeah.
But at the same time, education is important regardless, right? Because the kid needs to focus on that as well. Otherwise, you have to have a holistic, like you don't know geography and you're not now acting and earning lakhs.
But I've seen a lot of parents very conscious about their studies also.
That is another thing. Let us say that a father wants his son to become a boxer, all right? And is very serious about it and puts that kid into boxing from the age of 6. And now, obviously, boxing has a lot of head trauma, but the father is aware of that. aware that the career is very short. It is only 10 years long at the best, and you are going to compete and you are going to get out. And when you compete, you are going to make a brand, and when you get out, you are going to step on that brand and build further. So if the father thinks like that and gets the kid into boxing like that, and knows that the drug addictions are over there, when the fame comes, that person has to take care of that as well, and how you deal with fame, then if you maintain it like that, then it goes like a smooth path for the kid, right?
Yeah.
And same goes with like Demi Lovato shared a very, very surprising story, right?
What?
We have still not watched that documentary, but our neighbors were talking about that, right? Demi Lovato started acting at the age of 6, and then she got into drug issues and all that.
Yeah, that happens. That mental breakdown happens if you are into anything at very early stage. You still need to choose what you want to do. If that is overdose, overdose of acting, overdose of modeling since a very tender age, like 3, 4, obviously gonna make you some mental breakdown.
She was like acting for 10 years and she did not even know that she's famous. At the age of 14, she first realized, oh, I'm famous, like that. And she does not even know the difference between what is famous and what is not famous.
Because she was not having that much senses, right?
Yeah. Same, I think, would go for Justin Bieber as well.
Yeah.
But nowadays it is growing up everywhere, especially when it comes to Bollywood, man. Bollywood is such a huge industry when it comes to money, right? So
that's why foreign people comes over here. You'll see a lot of foreign models, foreign actors. They know that they are in demand over here, and they'll get paid amazingly, like in very big amount.
Lot of Russian models, Brazilian models over here in India.
You'll find them.
Yeah.
And that is the case. One time industry was like this, that everybody was asking for foreigners everywhere. But now this thing has been eradicated a lot. Now like they're asking for regional people also.
By the way, my friend is getting married. I just got a message.
Who is that?
It's Sujit. He is asking me to come to his marriage, and I do not know if in the lockdown it will be possible, but wide open congratulations to my brother Surjit, who is getting married. He was with me in Delhi.
We'll go. I'm fond of these.
Yeah, he's in Delhi only, so you can go to your home also.
What's it?
Yeah,
it's on 29th May.
Yeah.
We are planning.
Yeah. So when I was in coaching institute now, in Made Easy, so he was like my only buddy at that time. We used to go early in the morning.
Yeah,
get
he's saying the Shadi hai bhai ki aana hai 29th May ko. I read.
He's also from Haryana.
Oh.
Yeah. He's from Sonipat.
Kanpur mein hai uski shadi.
Oh, that I did not see.
So then we'll go to Kanpur, then we'll go to Delhi, and then we'll go to my home. What's it?
Yeah, in COVID situation, high peak COVID situation, we are going to travel a triangle.
Okay, then we are going to go to Kanpur, then we're going to go to Delhi, and then we're going to come back.
We're going to ask him to come to Bangalore. Bring the party to us. We are going to see. But huge congratulations to him. Okay, we again got deviated from the topic of decision making.
That's the essence of podcast. You can't stick to one thing because otherwise it would be scripted, right?
Yeah. So I can add over here is that what I have talked about it earlier, but I talked about it on my member special. So I have never openly talked about this, but what I basically said over there is that I right now talked about some like Mumbai girl, right? What I basically said over there is like I need to make decisions. Like that accent came to me. So what I basically said over there is that
copying American accents, right?
It's not. So I hate it when people do it, right?
Yeah, Ashish just hates it. Whenever no offense, but girls do it a lot. I've seen that. That is my observation, right?
Oh my God, in Kormangla, I come to party all the time. It is the best place to party. Get the fuck out of my face, man.
Yeah, whenever I see any video of any girl, like any blogger, so they'll put YouTube video and they'll be like, it will happen like that.
ऐसा मैंने किया तो फिर then I got back over there. वो छोटा सा बच्चा. Then I talked about him and I got this dress from Sarojini Nagar. What the hell, man? Either speak English or speak Hindi. When you do speak English, please don't make a fake accent over there, right?
But like, it's okay.
A lot of people say that I have a fake accent. Hell no. This is the original accent.
But Ashish knows a lot of accent. Just now he'll do the China accent too.
Chinese accent, you want that? Why do you want that? My friend Amy is from China. She's over here for the last 2 years. And I don't have any friends from Russia right now.
That is Russian accent.
These two are very easy. I'm trying to copy French accent now.
Yeah.
So I love doing these stuff.
Yeah. So Ashish does not have any fake accent. He likes to, speak in different accents and know the art of speaking in different accents.
Because I'm planning on being a stand-up comedian at some point of the future. So I need to modulate my voice.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Finally, coming back to the topic. So one time I was taking this members only live session.
Yeah.
And one of my followers, very old time, first follower, by the way, she made a big decision of telling her parents about her relationship. And she was afraid of doing that for a long time.
You know that you're listening to this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know about you.
Yeah, she
Big
listens.
shout out to you.
Yeah, she listens to all the podcasts.
Yeah.
And now, at that time I said that, see, basically, no decision is actually wrong. If you look at it properly, you're just choosing a path. And then the path traveling that, you make mistakes or you take correct decisions or wrong decisions, and you travel a path correctly or you travel a path wrongly. So you can take the best decision, take the advice from the best CEOs in this world, and then take advice from all the gurus who have learned a lot by sitting and meditating on Himalayas, and you take the decision and it will still go wrong if you do not walk it properly. So ultimately, it does not really matter what decisions you take. It matters what you do after the decisions that you have taken.
Yeah, that's deep. That's so insightful.
Yeah.
You really need to dive in that thought to realize the meaning of it.
Yeah, so a lot of people are afraid of making decisions, or they are worried about what decisions I take. It is a very small part of your life actually. So there, if you study mechanical engineering, there's something that we call PERT CPM. It is a part of industrial engineering.
Okay.
So over there we plan a particular path. So it is all about planning how the whole thing is executed. So there are some events and there are some processes or paths. So the event, it does not take any time, but the path takes time, right? So event, they are instantaneous. That is where you start, or that is where a path ends, right? So it does not take any time, and it is not that important the way you execute the path. If Gunjan sir was over here, he would explain it perfectly because he teaches industrial engineering and was on Momentum podcast. But that is what I've learned so far, that people worry way too much about the decisions. Just do it. And then after that, what you do, like, it is not like you did the decision making, job's over. Now, after that, the job starts. What you do after that?
Because there only growth lies.
Yeah.
And really the most hurting thing you will experience in your life is the growth. Because you have to monitor it.
Yeah.
You have to keep pushing yourself to go towards your goal. You have to keep... A lot of time you'll be feeling that I don't want to do anything. I just want to lie down. I just want to take rest. But that is the deciding moment for you. There's only like growth terms come, how you are taking it, how you are going with that, how you are making that voice inside of you that I don't want to do it, into how you're going to do it. Now I'm going to do it. Right? That teeny tiny voice inside of you that this has to be done right now. You have to make that overpower every thought of idleness and laziness. Then only you'll be able to, go through it and get it like that. Today only I was not feeling like doing anything, but I got up. Like,
freaking Komal did so much today. She made me feel bad, the amount of work that she has done
Really?
today.
I didn't feel like I did.
Yeah, she woke up and then she replied to a lot of mails. Then she worked out. Then I do not know,
like
a lot of
all
stuff.
and all, I did chumpy of my hair.
She had to do a lot of things for the next shoot.
I did have chores.
And then she recorded one podcast. Not tired of that. Now she's sitting on the second podcast.
And I saw a lot of, I gathered information
about
my
her preparation for pageants and all. That also she
Yeah.
did. She basically did not spend a second not doing anything. And when it comes to her pageants, man, she's nuts about it. Like, anytime she's just going through those questions only. The day that you reach on that stage, other girls are going to be, God damn it, it's going to be a bad day for them.
What I'm gonna do with it.
Sorry to competitors of Komal Taya. She's
Don't
insane
say like
about
that.
this.
What if I'm not able to go through it?
I know that you're going to rip it apart. Okay.
I think that's the practice happening over here. A lot of insightful thoughts I'm providing to you, and a lot of those very deep thoughts I'm portraying and putting over here. That is because I'm going lot of thinking nowadays, lot of self-introspection, lot of thoughts thinking that what if I get thrown with this question, what if I get thrown with that question, how I'm going to answer that. You have to think then. When you think, that's why I'm able to bring different dimension, different prospects to anything, whichever we are discussing over here.
Podcast helped her a lot, in
Yeah,
short.
it's helping me a lot.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, that's how you make decision, man. You just
Yeah.
do it, and basically, coming back to what Komal said, do what you want to do, but obviously have a slight plan. Don't be dependent on anyone. If you take the decisions, the consequences are yours. Take it like a man or a lady, whatever you are, or whatever you want to call yourself. But you take the decisions, you deal with the consequences. Only then the decision is yours. And if you really want to live life, if you really want freedom, then the decisions will be yours. And if the decisions are yours, so are the consequences.
Yes, accept it, embrace it,
Yeah.
and keep moving. Do not stop. Some days you will be slow, some days you will be fast. Like today I was fast, but some days will be there. Maybe tomorrow I'm a little bit slow, but keep moving. Don't stop.
Yep. By the way, wrote down the final pages of my book.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashish is at the end of book.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just on publishing mode now.
Yeah, I'm so much excited, to get it published. I'm so much thrilled.
Yeah, if you guys know any good publishers, have good contact, let us know, guys. And other than that, art of speaking courses are going on every month. May batch is already filled. June has also started to fill up.
Yeah.
And we have started some other courses also.
Yeah.
So number one is the Torq method. And the other one is Master Communicator. These are short courses. The Master Communicator is the shortest one because a lot of people don't want to go through a month-long course, or maybe they want to see how good this guy is actually when it comes to teaching and all. And then the second level and the third level, Art of Speaking, was already there. And the fourth level, which is the advanced level, those are only for people who have gone through my previous courses or are really at a very advanced level. That is speaker level, that you are going to stand in front of dozens and dozens and maybe hundreds of people, and you're going to speak like a professional, a mature speaker. All right. And also over there, I'm going to talk about like how to run your podcast, not like how to build a podcast, but how to talk in a podcast, maybe how to talk in a YouTube video, because now social media has become a big thing. Everyone wants a part of it, and especially after the lockdown, it's very important. I've not seen a single person who doesn't want to get into it.
Google wants to get into it.
Yeah, Google wants to put sponsored videos on YouTube nowadays, right? And also when it comes to Instagram and all, basically how you talk, it matters a lot. Otherwise you always need someone else to represent you. Right? So I'll leave, and the website is ready now. It's all professional, guys. Earlier we used to do it manually. Komal used to go do it, all the work, but now it is all website. You can go and check out all the courses, and that's about it, Komal.
But I still handle things.
Yeah, she handles the other things. Like still, there are a lot of things. For example, you are having some issues on the website. You're going to drop a mail at talkseminars@gmail.com. Komal is going to be on the other hand dealing with it till the point we find some other assistant who is going to take the work of Komal Taya. All right.
But nowadays my market is down because of COVID. I have plenty of time.
Your second market is up. Your Instagram market is up.
Yeah, my second market is up now.
And our podcast.
Yeah, podcast is doing really good. I'm very much happy, and I'm very much grateful to each one of you who is showering so much love on it. And you people literally fight over first like that, and then you're gonna fight that it was me.
Yeah.
So that is very great. I'm very much grateful, and that is very generous of you.
And the more we do, the more mature audience comes. Like they are literally contributing to the ideas that we are talking about. They are also talking about that. They are sharing ideas. Like earlier, all the responses were kind of lame only, but now it is very intellectual. So the more we do, those kind of people want to listen.
Guys, just do one more thing.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Why don't you put your own thoughts and own opinions over there? Like, we would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, look what I think. That will also give clarity to your mind also.
And also, do let us know what is the favorite part of your podcast. That helps us a lot. That helps us to grow the podcast in a better manner. And that helps us to cut out the clips. But you are such a hardcore. We want the advice and the suggestions of the most hardcore followers and the listeners of the podcast. So please tell us in the comment section as well that which was your favorite part.
Yeah, or in my DM also.
Yeah, Komal goes through all the DMs. So
yeah,
you can
very open to DMs, very open to your messages. I'm very regular responder to your messages. I keep entertaining my audience, whoever is following me, whoever is watching me. I'm grateful to each one of them. I feel like I have that another Insta family like that.
Yeah, and other than that, guys, we are trying to grow this podcast and we know that it is very worth it. Like the content that we put is no clickbait, nothing. We don't go for the viral topics and all that. Otherwise, we would have discussed this Nambi Narayan trailer a long time ago. Like the same day we would have made a video.
Yeah.
But we keep it as genuine as possible. And you can support us just by ranking us or rating us on Apple Podcasts. So
that's very necessary for us.
And so far the rating is 5-star.
Yeah.
I think close to 10 to 16, 15 people went over there and rated. All gave 5-star. I'm like, this is crazy good. You guys are amazing. So if you have not done it, you can go over there and give us some rating.
And just rate it everywhere, wherever it is.
On Spotify, I think you can follow. On Google Podcast also, I think it is you can subscribe. On Anchor, you can do the same. But do the goodies, guys. You can help us a lot.
If you are reaching at this point, so obviously you are our ardent fan, hardcore fan, and hardcore follower you are. So you can do this to us. I think that's gonna make us grow more. That is gonna make us spread to more audience. But you will still be our favorites.
Yeah, these are like the pioneers of Talk and Fire podcast. They are going.
I remember you by names, each one of you. I always read the name, and I always, whenever I'm commenting back on your comments, I always read it like this. Suppose a person is there, I'll read the name and then I'll comment.
Yeah, Komal handles all the comment, and I'm pretty sure that 5 years down the line, these people will be saying that I listened to Talk and Fire podcast when it just started, like when it had 2,000, 3,000 views.
No, I'll be remembering them by names. I remember each one of you by name. I'm so much curious and also attached to each one of you.
All right, that's about it. That's a plenty of gratitude and positivity. Yeah, guys, if you want to get a hand on this diary, then link will be down in the description box. Also, with the Positive Live Store, I'm having a live Instagram kind of session where they want to put some questions today on Instagram. So go to my Instagram and you can follow. You can go to Komal's Instagram also, but you're going to get the live one on my Instagram some 6 o'clock today. Okay, all right. That's about it, guys. We are going to end this podcast over here. Until then, bye.
Bye. Take care and keep smiling. Bye-bye.